Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. So basically, if you can hear me, you can simply say, tell us your name and where you're joining us from. Your name and where you're joining us from. Today is going to be a special day because last week was filled with so many high impact news and all, but this week is going to be a lot more better. So let's get straight to it. I normally start my analysis with gold, which is the main pair I trade. So if you're just joining us, tell us where your name and where you're joining us from so we can get you up. Hello to me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So welcome, 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 welcome. So like I do every Monday morning, I don't have to waste time because people that have jobs. So the session will be less than 30 minutes. So you can run about your life. So what do we have for gold this morning? Like I said last week, in as much as we don't know where gold is headed, but for a fact, we know something. We know that it is bullish. That one is for a fact. In as much as we don't know where they go, like we don't know the target where you want to reach, but we know that is it buying? It is buying. But before you start saying, "Oh, gold is ready to sell, gold is going to sell, gold is going to sell," it must break a valid structure from the 4 hours. So if peradventure you're praying for this guy to start selling, it must take out not even these lows here. There's no structure here. There's no valid structure here. It must take out this low here. So this low must be taken out because of what? This low is what caused a break from this one. So without this low happening, this break will not happen. So this sweep here engineered the liquidity that swept this break of structure. So for this structure to be changed to either market structure shift, change of character, to start selling, it must at least take out this guy that engineered this break. So they call him engineered liquidity. So when it breaks a hair, you can now say, okay, price is trying to sell. It's not when price breaks this low, this baby low here. When price breaks it, you say, oh, market is now selling. Selling to where? I don't know who taught you break of structure or market structure, but the person did do a very good job. This is not change of character. Because why? This guy did not break any structure. So why do you expect this guy here? Once this guy breaks here, it's now change of character. Where was the last break of structure? Like valid, proper break of structure because this is your 4 hour time frame. So when you're coming from the high time frames, you're seeing things in a better way and better direction. So I'm not mentoring this morning. I'm just trying to look for entries and all. So first off, what your entry are you looking for? This is your sweep, and this is supposed to be your entry because using QMR, this is already entry. But then if this is your entry, then this is going to be your stop loss, very big, which is very big somewhere here. And your 1:3. It's still 1:2. 1:3 somewhere here. So that is that. And then this is Monday. So you can't start looking for setups from 4 hour time frame and all that. My setup is from 1 hour. So what am I looking out for? What am I looking out for? And if you clearly look out from this point, you see that this guy that I already marked out here has been mitigated already. This sweep went up to this point, came back, and this candle mitigated it. It was clearly mitigated and left. So I don't really care, but if I am going to take a buy from this guy, it's going to be from this place. It's going to be from this place, which is I've already minimized my risk, and this is mine. I'm not even taking to this point because all these things are weak. My TP, oh shit, my TP is somewhere here. Reduce this first, yes, and then my TP is somewhere here where this body closed. This is where I take my TP from this point. Body closes, body closure. Because if you're waiting for the wick to break, it might not break. First off, it is the all-time high. So, and then it is with wicks. So, obviously, it will break, but market will react from it before breaking it. So, for it to be on the safe side, just do the basic. Take your entry from here. Once it's 3 hour, you're already out, or you're taking your profit, and then you can now put your. There's no valid TP set for gold right now. There's no valid TP for gold. So just keep your gaze open. There's no valid TP for gold right now. That's just what you do. That's just it. So that is my entry for gold this morning. For gold. Big pass like that. And this is Monday. If you realize, you will see say market have already triggered this one from this QM. I'm taking this one. But then if this high hasn't been taken out, price will obviously come to test this zone again. So, like I said on the GJ last week, if price breaks your high, you can delete the limit. But if price did not break this high, the limit will still be active. So I'm taking the setup now to the Telegram group. So if you're in Telegram group, you see the setups there every Monday by 8:30, 8:25. You see the setups there every Monday. So it will be dropped there before we're done for the class. So my next entry, my next search is on GJ. GJ last week was bullish. The other week we sold it, and then last week we couldn't buy because we already missed the buy. So, and we don't jump into trades anyhow around here. So that is for GJ. So what is GJ giving us this week? Go to 4 hours. 4 hours. You notice that GJ has been ranging for a while. What is range? When price refuses to break a particular up or down. It has been in this place for a while. If I go to daily time frame, you see how many days that it has been there. Like days too. Like how many days? This is almost 1 month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Almost a month. It has been ranging. Almost a month has been ranging. So, and what do you do in a ranging market? You stay out. But the fact that it hasn't bought from this point that I wanted this to range from, and I've taken out this one. So we are looking out for a buy continuation. We are looking out for a buy continuation. But now the question is, where is the buy going? Where is the buy going? This point. It's already here. So, but you can't just say I want to buy. You ask yourself these few questions. Where are you buying from? Where are you going to? Like Lomacha, I talked about the range. I know you want to buy, but have you asked yourself where are you buying from, and then where is your ideal take profit at? And then if you look at my entry point from the 1 hour, you see that price has closed this point, all these touches with body. It has closed with body. This is the last place. This is the last liquidity. Let me delete this one. So I've taken the entries already, so it's no longer, it doesn't matter. Just leave this one here as what we take our entry from. That's it. So from this one now, this is the break with a body. It took it out with a body. So now the point is continuing our entry from that. And if we check it very well, there is no liquidity that is like this. So how do I get my entry from in this place now? To be realistic, where do you get your entries from? This is the internal break, this one. This one can be your liquidity, and it starts from here. And price hasn't tapped from that plot point. This is the one closest. This is the one closest. This is the one closest. So ideally, my entry will be from here, because the wick is too big. I'll take from the body and stop somewhere here. But normally, I would have waited for this one, but it has been taken out and it has been mitigated using from the wick. From the wick, this one has been mitigated from the wick. Everything has been mitigated, even from here has been mitigated already. So these ones have been mitigated. This one is extreme. So this one has gone and then broke structure. This one now is left. Once this guy breaks this structure, kindly delete your limit. Once this guy breaks this structure, kindly delete your limit. But then if he didn't, our buy entry is from here to somewhere here. And then 1:3, 1:3. Yes, 1:3. Oh, it's even here, sir. 1:3. Good. So this is it. This will be sent to the Telegram group for the YouTube live to be sent. What is this? What is this one doing here? Okay, this is entry. This is entry. This is SL. What is this number? And then this number. Is it this? It's not. I don't know where that number came from. I'll go and look for it. I don't know. In fact, delete all drawings. You don't get out. So last week we took this sell from here. You already know why. So for this week, same thing I said now. You already know that from the higher time frame, from the 4 hours, this guy is bullish and it is headed for this guy here. It's headed for this guy here. But before you can continue buying from there, you make sure that price has already taken out all these highs. Break this high, break this one, break this one, break this last one. All of them have been broken with the body. So you now come to your 1 hour time frame, increase your time frame, and look out for your structures, your internal structures, because you're not trading external structures. You're not a swing trader. You're trading internal structures. The break of structure, the liquidity that will be taken out. I don't know where this one is like this, but then no problem. It's just trying to take out something. But then if you didn't take it out, fine. It's trying to do trend. But I don't trade trend line, so I don't really give a fuck about that. My own is liquidity from here to that point. But I cannot take my entry from that point because the candle is big. It will be like this, so I can't take the trade. Like, it's too big, so I'll take the trade from the body starts, the open of the candle, which is here, and then my SL will be below that, and boom. This guy is running too much, but let's just see where he run they go. If price didn't break this point, we'll keep holding it till it breaks. The breaking will be from here. So here, this is how I did take profit. Remember, our take profit, our overall target, it's where? Our overall target is going where? It's going to this point. But you cannot be unrealistic and say, I want to hold my trade to that point. You are not a thief, you're a trader. You understand? So you cannot just carry this and go and put there. That's what I said, that it will reach there, but it's not in one candle. So it will still go like this, like this, like this. So your own is find your entry, take your profit, calm yourself down, look for another entry, continue till the target has been reached. That is the way to trade a range. That is the ideal way to trade a range. Don't just take a candle and then boom and start holding it. You cannot even hold it. You're not a swing trader. That's the point. So be realistic with your targets and make it make sense. Something you cannot do in real life. Why try to do it on chart? Why trying to do it on chart? So just hold on to this small one, get your baby 3R, and then move on. Once you break this one, look for the same structure, a normal break of structure, your liquidity zones, and your entry. Do it again, do it again, do it again till it gets to that target. Simple. At least we already know the direction. The direction is bullish. So you're only looking for what? You're only looking for a buy setups. That is it for GJ. So the third one is GBP USD. Before I go for USD JPY. GBP USD. Oh my god, this one I've already bought. Where is it running to? From 4 hours, you know that a lot of fundamentals has been on this guy for a while for the buy. A lot has been on it for the buy. But now you ask yourself, is this buy valid for me? Is this buy okay for me? Because someone that is buying, telling you people that I'm risking $24 million as my SL, and for you are thinking that $24 million will move the market to start, just keep buying. You are in a long thing. First off, technicals, fundamentals before anything. As you can see, people that trade double tops and all, it touched here, and then touched here, and still dumped before buying. Before you start buying anything from this time frame, make sure that at least GU has broken all these highs and closed with a body. Make sure GU have opened all these places, closed above it with a body. With a body. Oh, I'm coming back to the chat. MJ, good morning from Ogun State. MJ, good morning. So make sure it's opened and closed with a body. That is what tells you that I am ready to keep buying. For example, people that trade supply and demand, you see what happened here? Price came into this place, took you out, and dumped. Like when I mean dump, at least it dumped below 3R. That's enough for me. Below 3R. From here to your here, above it a bit, and then it dumped 6R, 9R, more than 9R sef, because this one included 11R. How many people, when last you do 11R? You say that trade took me out and went my way. I was manipulated. Nobody manipulated you, sir. The second one from the same order block, from this place, the same thing. But now this one did not do up to 3R. Okay, it might, because you never do 3R. So the thing is, from that place, make sure it broke with a body. And with this particular one now, it did not even break with a body. Let's be realistic. This guy, this is the last candle here, and then boom. Will you call this a body break? Of course not. You can see it. It's not a body break. It's not a body break. That one noted. It's not a body break. Will you call this one a body break from this, the last high, the last high to, you never even reached there, sef. So nothing. So before you start buying from this nigga, make sure this guy has been taken out. When I mean taken out with a body. With a body. It might hit you again and then fall. Hit you again and fall. And gather enough liquidity. If you watch, this one it was clearly missed. This was our setup from last 2 weeks. It was missed. So the only reason why I can think this one will buy is, oh shit, this has been mitigated. Has been mitigated. The one I want to buy from this point, using QM, not the QM. I'm using key level. Has been mitigated. But then, fuck it. We can buy from here, from the key level here. Yes. If you want to buy, you can buy from this key level. Before it gets to the other one, you don't go to low. So yes. If you didn't take out this one, don't buy. But your entry for buy is here. It's only God or news will come and take this price to this point. It's only God or news. It's not me. It's only fundamental will take this price to this place I want it to go. Yes. This is it. It's ideal. This is realistic. Yes. But as it's running like this now, once it closes above it with a body, either 30 minutes body, 1 hour body, 2 hours body, or 4 hours body, you are still bullish. You are still bullish. But if it gets to this point and it does one kind of nonsense sell, may not go take us out, sure. But this one was missed. I'm not sure this one can be missed. So the entry for today on GU is obviously from this guy. It is better you have a missed trade than chasing and take a loss. It is better you have a missed trade than go for chasing and take a loss. This one is a decent buy for me. It's decent. It's very decent. So 1 is to 3.17R, you're good. And then finally, USDJPY. This guy has been doing a lot of what is it called? Key level entries all the lot of last week. I didn't even see it coming, but it happened like crazily. It's happened. So I don't use QMR for you people, but people that know what QMR is should know. So when price comes, take out your high, goes down, and then interacts from the higher levels. Some call it apex, some call it whatever name they want to call it, but then it is QM. When price comes for the highs, they use candlesticks. It's called Malaysian support and resistance. They don't use wicks. Wicks don't matter to them. They use support and resistance. Like, it is called Malaysian support and resistance. They use the body of the candle, not the wicks. For example, this is what they use. For example, just have a mental picture of these entries, and then when I go to candlesticks, like line, are you seeing it? The wicks don't matter to them. They only use the body. Look at it. This is the body. This is the body. This is the body. And then when you go back to this point, you just start seeing the wicks. So the wicks don't matter to them. Are you seeing the difference? This is the body. This is the wick. So if, for example, now that my entry is somewhere here from this wick, I will not get triggered. But my entry is from the body. That's start of the body. Because for the fact that this guy went up, swept this high. Yes, swept this high, and then went low to break this low. Coming back to this place now, normal our re-entry models, but me now, where they use normal SMC, I can take the trade from this point, from this place here. This is my entry here. But then my TP, my XL will now be above this guy, or even closing this week, because week matters in SMC. Everything matters. But for the fact it's QM, all those ones will not hold water. Your own is just to get it correctly and then get the entry from the top of that body start, knowing that market will come in, tap it, and then dump. I'm not still comfortable with small SL. That's why I didn't put my SL tight like they used to do their own. I'm not still comfortable yet. So my SL is decent, at least 10 or at least 10 pips or 20 pips. I'm okay. For that, this is 20 pips. So I'm not comfortable doing that crazy RR. But with time, once I clear my entries very well, we'll start catching at least 5R, 7R going forward. But for now, let me just keep learning. The same thing happens here. Price broke this one, came back. And you ask me now, why didn't you take your entry from here? No, it's not the apex. My entry now is not from this one again, because this one have already been mitigated. So now my entry is now from that break. It's called breaker. Normal breaker block where you know. So from this point, I cannot take here and then put my SL on the body of this close up, knowing that once this one mitigated, price cannot come back to that place again. And why are you targeting? My target is this entry here. Normally, it's supposed to be here, but being unrealistic will cost you money. So that's the thing. So for this week, what am I looking for on USDJPY? For this week, what am I looking for? Nothing is here for me to look for. Nothing. Because this guy has gone up, took out this one, came back again. Instead of mitigating where I wanted it to mitigate from somewhere here, he mitigated it already, safe. So no need. He mitigated it already here. He mitigated it already. So we expected price to keep dumping. To I saw it somewhere here. Yes. Keep dumping to this place. For if I don't pass this place, so may enter this place, which is this guy. When it comes to this place, we can now buy. That's my own. So either this one, I didn't say you should go and buy this one or sell this one that is already selling. No. Even if it comes back, don't sell. I beg. It's already in motion, so don't go chasing. Just allow it. Just allow this one. If it comes back here, we'll buy. Let's go to 4-hour time frame and check out what we are doing. You see, on 4-hour time frame, you see that this guy has been ranging. This guy has been ranging from this point. Has been ranging. Just you take the buy, take the sell, take the buy, take the sell, take the buy, and all. So it has been ranging since then. So it's either it comes back to this point to continue buying. If this high hasn't been taken out, obviously this low has been taken out. So price is still at equilibrium, is in the middle. Using our FIB tool from this high, from this low to this high. Price is still where? Price is still at our OTE level. is still inside this middle. So we are good. So we're already 8:33 a.m. So if you have any question, you have 10 minutes to do that on the chat. If you want me to look at any chat for you, I'm not putting it to my watch list though, like I did with Timmy. If you want me to look at any of your chats, put it on the chat box and I might look at it. So without any question, go to Telegram channel. All the setups that we've looked at this morning, they will be sent there. All of them. The gold, which is this, will be sent there. The gold, which is this. Let me do it now, Seth. So gold will be dropped immediately. And then GU that is running like what I don't understand. GU will be dropped. But once the TP has been taken out, kindly delete your limit. Once the TP has been taken out, kindly delete your limit. Once the TP has been taken out, kindly delete your limit. I'm still looking out for questions, though. Nobody have asked me any question. Looking like we call it a day. Nobody have asked me any question. So looking like we call it a day. So X AU USD buy limit order. I'm not putting the entries. You guys know how to. Oh shit! The entry is not there. Oh, you cannot see it. Oh, you cannot see it. Let me edit it. Let me edit and put the entry. Let me edit and put the entries. Okay, is here now. So you can see it. So let me copy it and paste it back. If you're not on the YouTube channel, kindly let me know so you added immediately. Or I'll drop the link on the description of this video so you can join from there. SAU USD by limit order. Okay, that's been sent. So the next one is GBP JPY buy limit order. GBP JPY buy limit. Oh, GBP JPY sent. All right. Last one is GBP USD. GBP USD. Oh shit! This one I've already gotten to target though. But once it didn't take out and close with a body, keep holding your positions. Once it did not take out limit order. Once you do not take out that high, keep holding your limit. So that's all. Without any question, we'll have to call it a day. And if you in this session, if you learned anything, kindly give us a thumbs up, like, and share the content for others to watch. And also, probably from next week, I'll start talking about fundamentals. Fundamentals in the sense that the news that we have for the week, I think is a good thing to talk about them so that you'll not be carried away with having your limit set and then news come and scatter everything for you. So from next week, Monday, after the analysis this morning, we'll talk about the news we have for the week. So you look out for them. I think is a good thing to do so that people will not get their account blown. People that are trading funded accounts so that they will not get their account violated at the end of the day. So the suffering is very, very bad. Having your account to violate without even knowing. So I think is a good start. We'll start doing that going forward. We'll start doing that going forward. So I think that will be all for today. If you find value, kindly type value on the chat and then like this video, share it so that the algorithm can take it for people that also need this thing. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of your week. To profitable week ahead. Thank you for joining and enjoy the rest of the day. Week ahead. Thank you for joining and enjoy the rest of the day.